NASA hides evidence of extraterrestrial life on Mars, according to what a scientist is claiming. Barry DiGregorio, a scientific professor at the Center for Astrobiology at the University of Buckingham, states that NASA is hiding fossil traces of extraterrestrial activity on Mars. DiGregorio plans to release a bombshell report, he says, that will reveal once and for all how NASA is aware of this discovery and how the U.S. space agency has chosen to keep the truth hidden from the public. Fossils hidden by NASA? According to the researcher, who has already been dubbed a controversial scientist, quote-unquote, by numerous new internet outlets, NASA could be ignoring the discovery due to its plans for a manned mission to Mars in the 2030s. In addition, the space agency claims that the alleged fossils that DiGregorio claims are extraterrestrial evidence are actually rock crystals that are still being investigated. DiGregorio specializes in studies of microscopic life found on Earth. The expert argues how some of the images transmitted by the Curiosity rover show clear evidence of patterns similar to Ordovician trace fossils found on Earth. He says these fossils appear as living things, go about their lives, leaving footprints rather than the remains of the creatures themselves. Thus, DiGregorio believes that the fossils on Mars represent evidence of soft-bodied creatures that existed at some point on the Martian surface. During an interview with the Daily Express, he stated, "If there are no trace fossils, what other geological explanations will NASA come up with? NASA has turned its back on trying to get the data on this. The order came from headquarters that they were to move the rover to the next point. They didn't feel it was important enough to look at. I thought it was very strange, despite the fact that the Gale crater was probably home to a series of lakes over billions of years. We're talking about something that could have been equivalent to the Ordovician period on Earth," he said. Vague explanations? On the other hand, the space agency claims that what the professor found are probably crystals. However, DiGregorio defends himself, stating that such an explanation does not make sense. The crystals do not branch or twist. He assured that it could be something similar to the Ordovician period of the Earth, which occurred 485 to 444 million years ago. Why did NASA order the Curiosity rover to continue on its way without studying the fossils? Nobody knows. However, despite the criticism received, DiGregorio is not the only one who believes that there was life on Mars. Scientist John Brandenburg is another expert who claims that Mars was home to extraterrestrial life. However, Brandenburg believed that extraterrestrial life on Mars was complex and not simple organisms. This is not the first time that NASA has been accused of omitting or hiding information from the masses. However, the fact that he is a recognized professor from one of the best universities in the world makes it more disturbing. And this is on Mysterious Society by Zach White. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.